Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to the channel for more Destiny 2 news and intel. Today, once again, is Friday, so we have our Friday weekly update, the first one of Ash and Iron. We have XUR returning, as well as Trials of Osiris, so I'll give you a rundown on those two things, as well as all the other farms, glitches, and cheeses that you can use heading into the weekend. And there is a huge one this week as far as a glitch goes, so we'll spend a little extra time on that towards the end of the video after XUR. We'll also catch up on all our weekly vendors and talk a little bit about stuff outside of Destiny, as there is a new game that came out today that I am actually very excited to play, and I'm curious if anybody else who watches this channel will be playing as well. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell to post notifications so you never miss out on any future Destiny 2 content like this. You can also follow me on Instagram. It'll be linked in the description box down below. Remember, any of those things I just mentioned will also enter you into any future giveaways on this channel. We do one every 1,000 subscribers, so you never want to miss out. When we reach 100,000 subscribers on the channel, we'll be giving away a new console or a video card if you play on PC. You can also stick around till the end of the video for the secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section for another entry into the next giveaway for this video. You can also leave a comment down below on any of the thoughts of topics that we discuss in today's video. I'm always interested to hear all your feedback, or you can leave something that I might mispronounce in the comment section down below. That'll also give you another entry into the next giveaway. Almost 70% of those who watch regularly are still not subscribed, so if you would like to support the channel, remember subscribing is free and is the easiest way to do so. Also, if you've contributed to the channel, we'll do some shout-outs towards the end of the video. So for XUR, we have the Celestial Nighthawk, we have the Caliban's Hand, we have the Hollow-Fired Heart, we have the Path of Burning Steps, we have the Transverse Steps, and then we have the Fallen Sunstar. So let's talk about them a little bit more. Celestial Nighthawk is a must-have for all hunters. If you don't have it, definitely pick it up. The Caliban's Hand, I have not seen sold recently, if ever at all, but an updated exotic, you can tell because it has the little green logo in the top left corner. So this will count as new gear. If you're trying to fill out a build and you want to have all new gear equipped, this will work. And for hunters right now, you are gonna love this exotic because this one might not be incredibly broken, but another exotic that would benefit greatly from this exotic is very broken, especially for PvP. So if you plan on playing Trials of Osiris this week, keep in mind, we're going to discuss something towards the end of the video which you will definitely die from at least once, probably from a hunter. And hunters with exotics like this, I believe anything that increases the uptime on your melee is going to be really, really dangerous, or does more damage from a melee. Now, we'll talk about it in regards to PvP, but this particular glitch is also amazing in PvE. It's actually specifically meant for PvE, I think, but yeah, it's going to be a mess in Trials this weekend. Hollow-Fired Heart for the Titans creates more sunspots. Not a bad exotic. We have the Path of Burning Steps, also for the Titan. Roaring Flames improve weapon and ignition damage, also not a bad exotic. Transverse Steps, you could probably skip at the moment for the Warlocks. But the Fallen Sunstar is a really good exotic when you're running any arc or prismatic attuned arc-based subclass. So if you're running prismatic but you're favoring kind of the arc things, this will help quite a bit, but also really, really good with arc subclasses. Maybe one of the best for arc subclasses, even though arc subclasses don't seem to be really the thing people are using at the moment. It seems to be either solar or prismatic for Warlocks. We also have exotic class items, remember? So once you unlock exotic class items by doing the Dual Destiny mission, you will, of course, be able to farm them from any location, that is, any source of a chest in the Pale Heart, or from XUR for strange coins. But remember, you still need to have done the Dual Destiny mission first, or if you're around in a month or so, we're going to be getting Festival of the Lost, and exotic class items will be able to be unlocked through Festival of the Lost activities, just like last year. So keep those things in mind. Strange gear offers, we have the Hawk Moon with an opening shot roll and Smooth Grip. This is actually a very good PvP-focused Hawkmoon, but remember you can still pull Hawkmoon random rolls as well as Dead Man's Tale random rolls directly from your collections at the moment. So all you have to do is go into your collections, and you can take one right out of there, and it will have a random roll, though this is a very good one. We have the Crimson, which I actually really like for PvP, though I'm sure some people are going to tell me that I'm crazy. But hey, I play on a controller. Controllers are better when it comes to this archetype of hand cannon. We have the Fighting Lion, which used to be glitched, not anymore, sadly, but pick it up if you don't have it, not really an essential. And then we have the Prospector, which you could probably definitely skip at the moment. Although, I don't know, maybe somebody's using it. There might be some secret meta to this particular grenade launcher, though I don't see anybody really using it as of late. We have the Merciless Catalyst, as well as the Hardlight Catalyst. Yeah, the Hardlight Catalyst, I can't remember the last time XUR sold the Hardlight Catalyst, so might be worth picking up just for rarity. As far as Merciless goes, also maybe not bad. I think there's a new fusion rifle added to the game through Trials this week. I may be a complete liar about that. I'd heard that there was a new fusion rifle coming to Trials of Osiris. So let me know if you get a new Trials weapon, specifically a fusion rifle, in the comment section down below for another entry into the next giveaway, of course. We have the Valpecula for legendary weapons. Valpecula hand cannon with, let me just, Killing Wind and Harmony. We have the Spare Rations with Moving Target, Swashbuckler, and Disaster Plan. Neither one of these can be enhanced. We have the Midnight Coup with, we have Enlightened Action, Zen Moment, and Indomitability. Now, this weapon can be enhanced and used to be a really good one for PvP, though I think you can still focus it at Commander Zavala. So probably a better role available through random purchases there. We have the Deadpan Delivery with Discord 1-2 Punch, which is an amazing PvE focus perk for anybody who likes to punch things. I'm talking to you Titans and Hunters. And if you don't have one with 1-2 Punch, very easy to pick up today. We have the Aberrant Action, which has never been sold, ever from XUR. I don't even think it's been sold from any source, if I can imagine. I think it was just a random drop. Unfortunately, a terrible roll on the Aberrant Action with Field Prep, Harmony, and the Radial Air Transposer Origin trait, but this weapon was pretty incredible until the new Solar Rocket sidearm came from, I believe it's competitive. I have a few on my character. I'll show you maybe after we run through this, but this is a good alternative if it was a good roll. Unfortunately, this weapon can't be enhanced, so it's just base. You can masterwork it, which it's still very good masterworked, but probably not as good as a tier 4, or maybe competes with a tier 3. We have the Palindrome with Outlaw, Rolling Storm, and Stunning Recovery. This one can be enhanced. We have the Negative Space with Burst Guard, Tireless Blade, and Surrounded. We have the Unwavering Duty with Subsistence, tap the trigger, and Acricity. Probably said that one incorrectly. I know I've said it incorrectly before. And then we have the Slammer, a Nightfall weapon. This one can be enhanced. Unfortunately, not an Adept enhanced, but still a really great sword. This one with Burst Guard, Pugilist, Demolitionist, and Vanguard's Vindication. Can be enhanced, remember. So if you didn't get a chance to ever get this Nightfall sword, it's available now for purchase. Remember, you can also get any of these pieces of gear from the Strange Weapon Engram, as well as anything else that doesn't appear today that might be in XUR's cache. So keep that in mind. Same thing with the Exotic Engram. Over on the More Strange Offers page, remember to pick up your Favor of the 9 buff if you need strange coins. I'm sure most people don't at this point. We have 5 Enhancement Prisms for 31 strange coins. We have 3 Enhancement Cores for 5 strange coins. We have 7 Enhancement Cores for 7 strange coins, 22,000 Glimmer for 5 strange coins, 50,000 Glimmer, essentially 49,000 Glimmer for 11 strange coins, and then we have the Deep Sight Harmonizers available once again. And I believe that this might be one of the only places you can actually get these at the moment, other than from, I don't even think you can get them through the seasonal pass anymore. So I think XUR might be the only source for deep sight harmonizers. And if you don't know what these are for, they're so you can craft weapons, essentially. If you have a weapon that is capable of being crafted, you need, I think, 3 of these in order to actually be able to eventually craft that weapon. I think crafting is definitely going out of style in Destiny 2 at the moment, or has been for a little while. Let me know if you're somebody who is really still devoted to crafting now that the tier weapons and stuff have come out. I think most people would rather just have an Adept enhanced weapon because all you need to do is update it, even though supposedly, or, well, not supposedly, but hypothetically, a fully craftable weapon would be better than an Adept enhanced, but I think it really depends. And if you get the right roll from an Adept enhanced, it's going to be as good as a crafted weapon. And if you get a tiered version of a weapon now, it's probably going to be better than a crafted weapon. But let me know if you're somebody who's crafting. In any case, pick up a deep sight harmonizer if you don't or need one. We, of course, also have the Exotic Cipher quest available. And that is going to conclude all the information regarding XUR today. Now, we'll head up to the tower. We got Tinnitus Bat. We got, I believe C-John was also joining us in the tower. Yep, C-John's joining us. And Zero, the swordsman, might also be joining us. I'm not totally sure. But leave a hashtag Tinnitus Bat or C-John in the comments section down below for another entry into the next giveaway for this video. We'll make our way up to Banshee 44 really quick, and then we're going to cover the exotic glitch and the thing that you really need to look out for, I think, in Trials of Osiris this weekend. So we have a false promise that can be enhanced over at Banshee with Ambitious Assassin and Rampage. It's actually probably a really, really good PvP role at the moment. We have the Luna Lada with Headstone and Vice Stinger. We have the Patron of Lost Causes with Rapid Hit and Explosive Payload. This is an enhanceable weapon and is great for both PvP and PvE, and you will definitely feel it in PvP. Give this one a try. We have the No Reprieve Shotgun with Outlaw, Focus Fury, and Right Hook. This one can be crafted if you have those deep sight harmonizers. We have the Redback 5 SI. When was the last time this was sold? With Killing Wind, Turnabout, and Vice Stinger. And then we have the Abyssal Edge. Very cool. This one also can be enhanced with Burst Guard, Relentless Strike, and Redirection, as well as the Welling Vessel. I believe that's the origin trait. This is a unique sword, and I don't think it's been sold very much. So, can be enhanced. Strand Sword. Can't go wrong with it if you're looking for a good Strand Sword. For the Focus Decoding, we have the Field Forge weapons as well as the Nadar or Tex weapons, Tex Mechanica weapons, available today. Remember, these rotate daily, so tomorrow these will be up here, and there'll be a new row down here. Always be on the lookout for the Vice Stinger when the Vice weapons are available, because remember, Adagio can roll on that weapon, and Adagio is broken on that weapon, so it doesn't actually lower your rate of fire. And there is another weapon that is newer that actually has the exact same glitch, so we'll also talk about that really briefly. Now let's just, before we actually get into that, let's just once again check what Eververse actually has today. Remember to pick up free Bright Dust is now available since the Ash and Iron update. We have all the new armor sets, which apparently were overpriced, and Bungie has said are going to be made cheaper, but we shall have to wait and see on that, I guess. We have the Synthetic Connection for the Buried Bloodline exotic ornament available. Very, very cool. Looks really cool with the Buried Bloodline. Still haven't been able to get that. I have a problem where I get the raid exotics really quick, but the dungeon exotics always elude me. I never can manage to get them. They always seem to just drop for somebody else. Now on to Trials really quick. Let's go to, I always am queued to go to the world map. But Trials of Osiris today will be on Rusted Lands, and we have the Ever-Burning Glitz weapon available as the bonus reward. Looks like an auto rifle for the kinetic slot. I wish I could see exactly what the potential rolls on that weapon are. I might have to look it up. But again, let me know if there's a new fusion rifle, because I had heard somewhere that there was going to be a new fusion rifle available through Trials. As I said, the map is Rusted Lands, fairly old map, and I don't think caters to one specific type of meta. You can snipe on it, but I'm sure most people are going to be running close quarters, especially because at the moment, and now here's the major glitch currently running, if you have a high melee uptime, you are going to absolutely destroy, and not only Trials of Osiris, but any Crucible game type, and you're also going to do incredible boss damage if you have a lot of ability spam, which I have on my Warlock. Because the Sturm, if you haven't heard, Sturm is broken as broken can be. And all you need to get this to work is either a Drang or a Unfall, the new rocket sidearm, because these have the Together Forever perk, as you can see. Now, Together Forever basically means that once you get a kill with this weapon and you swap to the Sturm, you will get the Overcharged Sturm trait, or the Sturm Overcharged trait. I can't remember which word comes first. But once you see that, it'll be in the bottom left corner right above your health bar. Once you have that perk, it doesn't matter if it's ×1, ×2, because that just is how many potential overcharged rounds you would have with the weapon, but you're not actually going to use any of them, because as soon as you have one, you are just going to use your abilities. And when you use your abilities, they are going to do, I believe, 4 times the damage. I believe it's 4 times the damage. I actually think it might be more than that. I have tested this many different ways on different bosses. You might have seen one of my videos earlier this week where I tested it on Warlock builds. It is incredible ability spam. All your abilities will just be doing absolute nukes. So that's your supers, your melee, your class ability, if you get something from that on a Warlock, or your grenade. All of those things are going to be doing crazy damage once you have that Overcharged Sturm perk activated. So for hunters, all they need to do is get 1 kill with the Drang, and then they can just go absolutely insane with their melee, specifically the throwing knife. So that exotic that's for sale at XUR today would probably pair really, really good for this. And again, you can use this in PvP and in PvE. And I would actually encourage a lot of people to use it in PvE because it melts things. I mean, champions don't even have a chance to look at you, let alone do damage to you in most cases. Do some damage testing if you don't believe me, but hopefully this doesn't get patched, because the other thing that came out today is Borderlands 4. And I am actually, I got to tell you, very interested in playing Borderlands 4. I've never played Borderlands before, but I think we're long overdue for another FPS looter shooter. And Borderlands 3 apparently was not very good, but I've heard Borderlands 2 was legendary, and in fact, I know that most of the original Destiny was kind of based off of what Borderlands 2 sort of brought to the, I guess, gaming community as a whole, and Destiny just sort of capitalized on everything that it had done well and improved upon them and expanded them a bit. And I believe Borderlands 4 is sort of trying to do that now after about a decade of Destiny and no competition against anything in the Destiny market as far as a FPS looter shooter goes. Destiny, of course, still has the PvP aspect, which I don't believe Borderlands really has. So there's a little bit more of a community focus on Destiny. Of course, you can also go into open worlds and occasionally run into players, as we are in the tower. Not the same in Borderlands 2, but for a straight-up looter shooter, it's looking like Borderlands is doing a lot of really fun things. So just keep that in mind, that there might be a few Borderlands videos coming in the near future, and I'd really be curious to see if anybody is going to be actually playing Borderlands down in the comment section down below. I believe my friend John is actually talking to me, but I don't think he knows that I can't hear him at the moment. I don't know if you can hear John. The other weapon that I wanted to talk about briefly is this weapon, which also has the Broken Adagio perk on it, and that is the XUR, the new auto rifle. And if you can get one of these with Adagio, this is another one of those weapons that, like the crate, is not actually slowing the rate of fire. So the 720 rounds per minute stays, and you get that huge damage buff. But that is going to be it for all the information in today's video. Hopefully you found something in this video helpful. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell to post notifications so you never miss out on any future Destiny 2 content like this. You can also follow me on Instagram. It'll be linked in the description box down below. We'll just do a few shout outs to those who have contributed to the channel over the past month or two. We have SSJ Scoot, we have Betty Sneaky, we have Kenny Conrad, we have Richard Hartnett, we have Steve Card, we have Most Unknown, we have Jay Talley, we have Rabbidice, we have Shadow of Death Sweden, we have Chris Scott, we have Plucky Disco, we have Nomad, we have Justin St. John, we have C. John, we have DJ Striker, we have Chip and Soda, we have Rage Forever, we have Velvet Hammer, we have Charlie Boy, we have Sark Kamari, we have Brizgafoos, we have Ronald Johnson, we have Zack Attack, we have Aaron Batts, we have Joakim Upling, we have DJ Oros, we have Jade, we have Sinister, we have Real Daz, we have Tinnitus Bat, we have Lord Simple, we have Gecko, we have GA Nightmare, we have Deadpool, we have Monk 916, we have Green Mason, we have Dr. Squeaks, we have Killer Ninja, we have RKW, we have Chris Caulfield, we have Dot Rider, we have Matt Fairley, we have 12 Gauge King, we have Porto Bomber, we have Baked Goodies, we have Lewis, we have Craig Barrett, we have Z97, and we have Douglas Tyson Jr., Senior, excuse me. Thank you all again for all the support, and of course, you can also leave a hashtag XUR or a hashtag Ash and Iron in the comment section down below. But I'm Wilhelm Scream. We will see you next time. Little.